Hi. Sorry, that was a bit loud, wasn't it? The show's obviously progressed from year to year and it's getting better and better. The one thing when I watch the show, and I know that lots of people on the forum also say, is that things happen that are off camera. How are you going to improve that in the future to catch things, because the camera seems to be away from the table when the table moves, or in other areas? Can you improve the show?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully what we're trying to do is, as we've done already, and it was ready from the first series on, we've kind of begged and pleaded for Living to give us more money for cameras. I mean, when we started, we had, a pilot, we had one night vision camera. Now we've got 18. And the next series, they've promised us more money, so we can have a lot more. So basically, what our ideal is to have every single room constantly locked off for the full 24 hours. Not just one camera, but have 4 cameras in each room. So that will take, so if anything does move, or if there's poltergeist activity, then we can actually catch every angle of that. So, it takes away the possibility of someone lying under a bed or whatever. So that's what we're trying to do, is to get more cameras, because obviously the more angles we can film, the better it is. But I know it's one of the things, it's a real pain. It's for us when we're in the edit, sometimes you watch something and you think, if we had one more camera in that room, we possibly would have caused some paranormal activity. Oh, sorry, there's one up there.
I'm going to be greedy and ask 2 questions. One from me. Who chooses the locations? How do you decide where you're going to go? Do you want to go?
No, go on.
We have hello. We basically have a group of people called researchers at the office. Kyle and I will say, right, we've done so many pubs in this particular series, we'd like to do something completely different. So they will get an idea from myself and Kyle, and then they'll go off and come back with a list of so many haunted locations. The mistake that a lot of television companies make is they go off, oh, that looks a fantastic location, it looks scary. And the difference is with Most Haunted is we're not interested in what it looks like. When was the last time something happened? How active is it? Have people been terrified? What about the staff as things happen there? If none of that has happened, we're not going, we're not interested. So that basically is how and the researchers come back and they say, right, okay, we've narrowed it down, what do you think? And then Carl will go off with the researcher and Recce have a look at it, and from then on that's it. And if it's a good location, we'll definitely go there.
Okay. And the next question is from Claire, which was too scared to ask me. Oh, now she's there.
Hello.
Hello.
I just wondered, there was talk about doing possibly a 24-hour live broadcast. Has there been any more?
She looks very nervous, doesn't she? It's alright, Stuart's going to come up and snog your face off with me. Oh look, she's waiting for you. Now she'll be more nervous, yeah. As a 24-hour, yes, there's basically an idea that Carl and I put together for more than 24 hours, a long-running television show that basically fans of Most Haunted can be involved with, kind of like Big Brother, Say No More in a massive haunted location. But it's early days yet, but that's the kind of thing that we want to do, because of course this, the show is not, it wouldn't be successful without you. So we thought, well, it's about time that we actually got you involved and give everybody the chance to be involved in it and experience the things that we experience, but on television.
Absolutely. I mean, if it works, it's going to cost an awful lot of money. That's the problem with a lot of the programme. Certainly the ideas we have, they cost a fortune. But if we get the budget for it, it will run, and everyone who wants to can be involved.
Would you ever go back to the House of Hunt and the House of Detention, and why?
We'd love to go back to the House of Detention, but unfortunately I think it's been closed down now, and he's turning it into some sort of nightclub. So God help the people that are dancing there, because I think they'll get a right good old smacking, won't they?
Has there been a location where you wanted to go but been turned down for?
There's been quite a few. Glamis Castle, which sounds on paper absolutely amazing, but for some reason, absolutely no way. There's a variety of different locations where the owners are very, very protective of their property. They actually admit that it's haunted, but they just do not want the publicity, and they don't want lots of people coming around and, oh, can we, do a ghost hunt here? Which is a real shame for us. It really, really is, because there's some real gems out there where there's current frightening activity. But we, some of these places we just can't get to. But we keep trying.
Yeah, I mean, it's Hampton Court as well, which
Yeah.
we've tried Hampton Court just about every year since we've started, and they still keep saying no.
What do you do about this place? I mean, we were to hold the sun and the place is completely haunted, but the owner won't let you come in. Would you still go there, or?
We never go anywhere where we're not welcome.
No, completely haunted. It's like we've got a little girl, an old man, and a dark shadow that haunts the place. And a little boy.
Yeah, I mean, we'd love to go. It's just basically there's so much with television. There's so much sort of you have to go legally, and you have to have so much permission from various different people. Lots of red tape you have to go through. So with the television programme, you've just got to be really careful. You can't really sort of turn up and film. But even though you might know a fabulous location, unfortunately, if we don't get the permission, we can't film there.
It would be great. I mean, if ideally for a television programme, we want to go anywhere that's haunted. We really do. I mean, anywhere that's our job.
Go to just normal houses, or do they have to be famous?
No, welcome to your house. You're going to get the wine out. Be fabulous. Carl loves beds. If it is favourites, Carl and Stuart love beds. Fabulous.
I recently just got a cat.
Have you got a cat? She's got a cat.
It's been haunted by this other cat that nobody else.
The cat's been haunted by another cat.
Yes.
Fabulous. We must go there. That's like aggression. I'm feeling like a little bit of. Never mind. Yeah.
David.
Just go to any houses. You just knock on the door and say, I know your house is haunted. Can we go in?
It's another show. Yeah.
Yeah, it's another show. No, I mean, David, that's the thing. I mean, houses are haunted just as much as castles and houses.
Do you all seem to go to places that are famous?
Well, that's partly because, of course, visually they're going to look better, and also historically, you can verify things. But of course, people's houses are haunted. My house is haunted. But I've made a little arrangement. She runs around with a Hoover twice a week, and I don't cook garlic. That's it, really. but houses are haunted, of course they are. But to be honest, I don't know if there'd be enough space in most people's houses. We do go to houses. They just happen to have 500 bedrooms, and a moat.
Hiya.
Hello.
Can orbs only be captured on camera, or can you see them with the naked eye?
David.
Orbs are something that's open for discussion. It's interesting to me that orbs have become a bigger phenomena with the invention of digital cameras. Therefore, is it something about the digital? Speak up. Is it something that the digital cameras can only see, so that basically they can see it, or is it something caused by the cameras? But if they do exist, the light they're seeing is astral light. It's a phenomenon left. It's kind of a residue, if you like, of the spiritual activity. And what we're finding more and more is we're seeing lights. So we're seeing usually tiny little blue lights, aren't they? And sometimes they're white, but we're actually physically seeing them with our own eyes. And then when you look back, there's been an orb there. So I think they're becoming more intense, really. But I think you can see them with your eyes, but they're very, very tiny, but very bright, brighter than any other light. All right, someone in the car. Got a haunted car.
How do you feel just after investigation? Do you sleep with the light on night?
I don't know. It's really weird. I've just finished writing a book with Kieran, which is coming out in June, and the difference is I was actually going out on private investigations to houses, small places, scary places, just me and Kieran with one camera, and I got really brave, really brave. And on the very first Most Haunted filming that we did after we'd written the book, I was so brave. And then we go and do a show where I think you saw it, where there was the laugh in my ear where Scott Mills came on the show. Ever since then, it's been a nightmare. I've gone back